should have wrote a script. I literally forgot what to say. Hang on, let me get something started first. I did stream it. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I remember. Do you remember during the quest how I was fiddling with the blessings, like the pool of blessings? I just found another one today that was inside the city, and it only gave me like 4 or 5 of them. And so that's how I realized, yo, wait, this shit has something special about it. And I'll show it in a bit. After I do this. What was the time? Fucking... can't go wrong with 7. Wait, fuck. But I'm right here. Fucking 8 to 12. Oh. What am I doing here?
Fancy running into you here.
Actually, I get free food just around the corner.
Ms. Margarita asked me to sample her newest pizza. But my goodness, these portions.
Holy crap. Oh fuck, is this kid? What's he doing?
Did you hear what the Order's acolytes found while clearing the abandoned library? A manuscript of a poem with an accompanying music sheet. The public has already caught wind of its contents. Did you know it was signed as Golden Anthem? They say it was their last work, written aboard the Pilgrim's Sail. I reckon the original finder
Fuck
fished
is
it out of the
happening?
sea and put it in the library, not knowing what it was.
Shh, shh, quiet. They're criminals. Let's not mention them in public.
Shh. That name is not to be spoken of in Laguna.
I meant outside, it's okay.
Simply put, Golden Anthem was once a renowned poets society. Their 3 members were once the Sentinel's cantors, but the Order banished them for insulting the divinity. Allegedly, their pilgrim sail caught fire and none on board survived, and thus their last known work disappeared.
Well, since the manuscript is no longer secret, how does the tune sound?
Give me a second. Let me think. Hear that? It's exactly what they're playing now.
Oh, you really need to kill it, question mark.
Well, it would appear they were possessed by daemons, just as this very article suggests.
He has something to do with it.
Friends, it's been too long.
But you wear
I
a
gather
mask,
you
what?
are also listening in on that conversation about the Golden Anthem's last word.
What did you mean by daemons?
Resentful of the
What?
Order's verdict,
Am I-
they committed to paper a curse upon Rinasita and Raguna. Those favored by the divinity were the most willing to raise the blade of rebellion, for they alone knew how to make divinity bleed and doctrines crumble. Though they died in exile to a great fire, their resentment festered in their music and poetry, transforming into horrors known as daemons. Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and
burn all of Raguna.
This article was recently published in the Raguna Literary Journal. Quite the perspective, wouldn't you say? Vengeance born of resentment. Such dark and twisted characters are hard to resist. Perhaps someone unwittingly played that tune just now and opened the plushies to possession by the daemons. But then again, it's all conjecture.
You
Those
had the
in
music
Poet
sheet.
Society died years
He
ago.
already knew it in
Who's
his
to
head.
say what really happened? Now, if those vengeful spirits really do exist, well, out of all the patrons here, they went straight for you, Rover. Curious and curiouser. By the way, it just so happens that I made a
Why
copy of
have
the
you
Poet
made a
Society's
copy?
last work. Here, take it. Consider it a little souvenir from your spirited encounter. Maybe it'll prove useful later. Goodbye, friends. A change of venue is in order. I must finish my playing.
Shifty.
Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. Unverifiable, yes, but not entirely dismissible. That said, a peculiar entity did indeed manifest, and it attacked you. So, let's start at the very beginning. I have a friend who's an expert in deciphering music. I believe you've met her before.
Who?
She who resembles Topaz should still be near Whisperwind Haven at this hour.
Huh? Why is it a whole ass story quest, bro? Whoa, there's a cat. Don't do it. No? No? Okay then. I just fell in.
In Hellwell, poetry and music hold equal sway.
Ah,
Shh. Listen carefully.
Chocona.
Follow the song to find her.
Rover, Carlotta,
Incredible.
it's been too long.
One sec. Oh, it's working. I can sneeze. Holy crap.
You really must adore that song. I remember hearing you sing it when I was little. When I was a child, whenever I passed by Chacona's house, I'd always hear music drifting from the courtyard. Lively, spirited, and so full of emotion.
I remember it well. Those two guards of yours were like giants from Septimont. Easily 200 pounds of pure muscle.
Back then, Chacona's family conducted the Order's choir.
How should I put it? Well, as they say, families are always rising and falling. But a song is a song, whether sung in a grand hall or beneath the open sky. As for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs. Anyway, the two of you came in such a hurry. I suppose you're not here to take in the music?
explaining is going on.
So you eavesdropped on a man rambling on in C3 sharp, and then poof, out pops a monster.
What does it mean by rambling on C3 sharp? What do you mean? What in the... Where would I ever mention C3 sharp? Cringe.
It is the point. I need to know what kind of music could possibly have the power to conjure up those monsters of yours. The Golden Anthem. That name should never be spoken. They're criminals. To conspire with them is to risk banishment at sea. Or worse.
The Order of the Deep? What? Am I missing some important lore?
This won't be the first time we've crossed paths with the Order.
Fine. From what you've told me, the composers of this poem cursed Rinasita, spelling the fall of Rabuna.
Why are the birds not moving? What the fuck?
When the poem is played, some type of horror appears. If I understand correctly, that's what attacked you and Carlotta. If you ask me, this story is a right load of codswallop. I don't believe a simple little poem could curse Rinasita.
Real.
Then you...
We need to get to the heart of this poem and the music mystery. Let me join you. I can't resist a good adventure.
Puppy doll eyes? Question mark?
I'll help you find the link between the music and those daemons. But in return, I want you to hand these pages to me for safekeeping.
Safekeeping?
Then we have a deal.
Deal? What? What kind of deal?
Since you believe this music summons them, how about we test it for ourselves? I've already memorized the sheet music.
It's risky, but there's no surer way to find out. Wouldn't you agree, Rover?
The final work of poets banished to distant seas and condemned to death. What, I wonder, did the verses forged in flames truly sing of?
She's not even reading the poem. What do you mean? We're just listening to music. Question mark. Why is there four of them? Where did the other three come from?
They are
What?
just like the ones that attacked us in the restaurant.
Perfect wrap-up. Together we vanish.
I forgot how to stack this shit already. Oh my god.
Take 4. Perish in flame.
Leave it to me. Loading.
My blade burns.
she just laugh at us for telling her to be careful? What? Huh? What is happening? Enchantment.
They burned in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work. Nothing but a curse upon us all. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing furnace shall forge Raguna's true gold. Is it saying Raguna will burn to the ground?
It's like a
They wanted their
telecommunication.
resentment to echo through the streets. Just by reading this, I can almost see their
Oh no, they're the
terrifying
actual.
faces
Okay.
in the fire. These voices, they're people of Raguna, aren't they?
Oh, see, the shop is a
People who
fucking
used to see through
person.
shadows.
Why is the person called C3 sharp, bro? That is. It's kind of gay.
If the poet's resentful souls gave birth to demons, then shouldn't they sound like the poets themselves? Those voices were just people who read or heard their words.
Perhaps the voices themselves are what causes the demons to manifest. In the legends, demons are born of death and curses. But what we've seen isn't like that, no. They're more like horrors created from people's words and imagination. Of course, I'm just speculating. The voices were somewhat muddled. Perhaps I can refine the melody. This time, we need to listen harder. Let's find out what the true story really is.
We get just sent into a book. Okay.
This is a realm created from melodies. Music can transcend space and time to bring memories and stories to life. No. Normally, you can't perceive the frequencies in a melody. But that manuscript lets you see the world as I do. That part with the daemons should be right here.
They burned in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work. Nothing but a curse upon us all.
It's the same as what we heard before, but now I see something. Balance scale with a crowd of people standing on one of the pans. What are they weighing?
The two sides of the scale represent differing perspectives. Once a work is made public, its meaning no longer belongs to its creator alone, but is shaped by the interpretations of its readers. Perhaps it was a simple poem at first, nothing more. But then that article claimed it was a curse upon Raguna. Given that members of the Golden Anthem were banished on the Pilgrim Sail and died in a fire, the notion quickly took hold. No one knew exactly what happened, so they filled in the gaps with their imaginations. With motive and a complete story. Perhaps that's all it took for a lie to become the truth. Each time someone plays their last work, it summons demons. This is the Golden Anthem's revenge and curse upon Raguna. Still, words and imagination alone cannot bring something into existence. Yes, someone must have used them to create the demons. What if the mastermind pulling the strings from the shadows is the author of that article? Demons are bound to their creator, so it might not be a coincidence you felt them target you at the restaurant. There could be a connection between you and this mastermind. Or perhaps they have their own reasons for wanting to see you silenced.
What?
Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, such incidents will only increase. For resonators, dealing with them isn't much of a challenge. But for ordinary folk, it's enough to spark panic across the city. Finding the one pulling the strings should be our priority.
Ah,
If the daemons are born from the public's imagination,
one per
things
fucking
will shift
day.
once we catch whoever is responsible for starting this in the first place. mastermind has gone to great lengths to twist the facts, stirring fear and turning it into resentment. Maybe an attempt to cover up certain stories about the Poet Society. He must be tied to them somehow. If we can learn more about the Golden Anthem, we might be one step closer to catching him.
Okay, what if it's like this? I'm just gonna not put this up.
Music and poetry are born from kindness and hope. Yet now they've been twisted to create these monstrosities. Whoever is behind this won't just sit back and watch. The thought of confronting them is already inspiring me to write a ballad. What should I call it? What instruments would fit?
Our enemy hides in the dark, while we remain in the light. If that's the case, we need to split up. With your tenacity and Kona's expertise, we will uncover the truth. Someone has pointed a gun at Cat's Eye. Someone ought to pull back the curtain and expose them. The family has its ways. Tracing the article's source and finding this mastermind won't be a problem.
If we find melodies connected to the Poet Society, I can bring the past into clearer focus. I've got it, Rover! I know a place where they've definitely left their mark. Let's go! Onward to new melodies!
What the fuck? What?
I really admire the wind. It's free to go anywhere without restraint. If only it could carry my poems into the hands of everyone across the world.
Okay. The fuck is bump? Oh,
Ta-da! Welcome to Requiem Paradise. This is where Raguna's musicians lay their old instruments to rest. For the people of Raguna, the sea is everything. We live and sleep by the sea, and our souls drift out to sea when we pass.
when the fuck do you ever lay an instrument to rest? What do you mean?
Since an instrument is an extension of the musician, it's only fitting that it's buried
I
by the
see.
sea. May its dreams be long and sweet before returning to the waves. I'm certain this is where the poets of the Golden Anthem laid their instruments to rest before their banishment.
So we're going treasure hunting.
What's wrong? You seem troubled. Is that what's been on your mind this whole time? I say, if the answers aren't coming, let it all go and clear your mind. To be honest, I haven't found any leads either. But worry not, this is what we bards call a bottleneck.
Bruh.
Once, I spent 3 days just trying to find the right words to describe a tree. Couldn't do it, not one word. So, I stood under that tree and prayed for an apple to fall on my head. You know, just like in those stories where inspiration strikes after an apple hits you. And, well, at least you get
What?
to snap it a bit. Sadly, the apples weren't ripe and none fell. No free nibbles for me, unfortunately.
What?
Try it.
Is that even edible?
It's a real apple.
Later, when I finally decided to leave, I looked up through the gaps in the branches and suddenly saw a blooming flower atop a cliff. Turns out, even without an apple, inspiration may yet strike. But if I hadn't
I've
stood
finished
there,
the whole
I
thing,
might have
core
missed
and
an
all.
unexpected
What?
burst of beauty. So, maybe this is enough. Let's put aside heavy thoughts and continue our walk with a clear mind.
Holy crap.
I'm starting to understand why Carlotta calls you Topaz.
Is that so? But I'm nowhere near as dazzling as the sun. If anything, I'd rather be like Icarus in the story. Soaring freely in the sky, even if it means falling in the end. I sense the melody of an instrument close by.
What?
Let's search for it.
What the fuck? Oh, I can hear it. I can hear it. My bad, my bad, my bad. My bad.
Make it
My
fast.
bad. My bad.
A harp. It's in excellent condition, but its tone is flat and dull. Let's keep it for now and see if there are any other instruments nearby.
How the fuck are you gonna bring that harp up? Like, what? We're just taking that shit? Okay.
A flute. It sounds sharp and harsh. If this were a performance, I'd say it's trying to finish as quickly as possible, barely giving the notes a chance to breathe.
What is that? Ah, little banjo looking ass thing.
Is that a lute?
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck.
Its echoes are faint. Perhaps because it's been abandoned longer than the previous two. I'll need some time to decipher it. Wait. The sound may be weak, but there's an undeniable strength to it. Rover, behind you! It seems this lute likely belonged to a member of the Poet Society. Which is to say, it holds the melodies they left behind.
Mind take form.
Dude, this is taking longer than I expected. I'm gonna do this and then go do the theory. Explain the theory. Maybe done with it. I'm not doing the rest of the... well, at least the daily ones.
The timbre also matches. I believe this lute is exactly what we've been looking for. Sometimes, even when the instruments are the same, the performer's mood can change the entire sound.
True.
For example, this lute doesn't seek to boast. It speaks softly, like a traveller sharing a story over tea in the warmth of an afternoon. music is to express what words cannot. Rover, if there's something you want to say but can't put into words, if you sing it, maybe I'll understand.
But I haven't
Perhaps.
even heard you sing yet.
Me? Perhaps another time. Once all this is settled, I'll perform for you. Be sure to listen closely then.
We have heard her sing, question mark.
Now, it's in the lute's hands. I hope this melody holds a tale worth telling.
Holy shit.
Listen, I hear something up ahead. Seems like an interrogation room. This melody carries the weight of the Poet Society interrogation. Let's keep moving. Take care with each step. The melodies left by these instruments are extremely fragile. The realm we're about to enter will appear fragmented. We may find ourselves straddling vast rifts in time and space. A single misstep could draw us into other melodies, leaving us lost within them.
We're in a tunnel with nowhere to go.
Farrell of the Golden Anthem. Know that Imperator is stern, yet merciful. The Codex teaches us that those whose sins are cleansed by the sea shall remain blessed by the sea. It is a grave offense to slander the Sentinel. This includes your claim that the Sentinel's true form is a steed of the skies. I was told you found this lie carved on a lithograph. In the face of the tempest, a giant celestial steed carved a path for the Ark. Absurd. If you admit you were mistaken at tomorrow's trial and reveal where you have hidden the evidence, I will move mountains to protect you and your companions. Remember, Imperator only responds to repentance, not silence.
I'm sorry, Sir Acolyte. I'm doing my best to cooperate. Please don't mistake my silence for defiance. It's just, this room is freezing, and I've caught a chill. Makes it hard to talk. I'm afraid that by the time I see the Sentinel, I will have lost my voice entirely. Perhaps then, they will judge you for silencing a poor transgressor's confession.
As long as you repent and help us destroy those blasphemous poems and songs, the Sentinel shall show mercy. You are a wise man. I trust you will make the right choice. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good night, Mr. Farrell. I will always be here should you wish to receive the Sentinel's mercy.
Is Pharaoh not one of the fools?
No need to worry, Sir Acolyte. In fact, I'm beginning to enjoy the cold.
What?
Neither official nor private records show them as having ever repented in the Cathedral of Mercury.
Mercury. Ooh, my bad.
I understand what Pharaoh was trying to do. We're not adventurers or mighty resonators. We don't even have the time or ability to determine whether that lithograph is real or fake. Pharaoh only wanted to share the voice of uncertainty. He hoped someone might understand his doubts. Our fate has been sealed. All we can do now is choose what we believe and carry what we hope to be the truth to our graves.
They don't sound like they're full of hatred at all. If anything, they appear to have anticipated what would happen. During the interrogation, they kept their composure and did not offer fierce resistance. In fact, they even showed sympathy for the interrogator.
Everything seems to revolve around the Order. Could they be the ultimate mastermind behind this?
We don't know that for certain. But at least we now know the Poet Society would never place a curse on Raguna.
Well, that's fast.
I knew this was to be our fate. From the moment we encountered the lithograph, I knew it would come to this. Still, I have no regrets. But if the Sentinel's true form is a flying steed, what does that make the Imperator we've pledged our faith to? All this time, we've been living nothing but a lie.
The Order's stance is that the Poet Society concealed blasphemous works. Yet the Order themselves concealed the lithograph's existence. What were they afraid of? That's right! You must have seen the Sentinel in the inverted tower. To keep the Sentinel's true form a secret, the Order ruined the Golden Anthem's reputation.
Is there no chests? Please. Oh, I can climb. There's no chest.
Farrell's gone mad. He ought to have hidden the truth in our secret study. Why would he slip this dangerous knowledge into his poems and hand them out to children? We ought to have buried the truth.
Buried the truth. It just occurred to me. Is that our mastermind's true aim? Not only to bury the past, but also to silence those who know the truth. Like you.
Brother, this was a event quest. What?
To that end,
Why is it so
to
deep?
deepen Raganese prejudice against the Poet Society, using this opportunity to create monsters born from our words. Words and music are weapons without form. The melody is fading faster now and becoming unstable. We should leave. We can continue our discussion later.
Suck. What the fuck is this?
Chacona, are we... Chacona?
That's Chacona right there. What the fuck?
We must have gotten separated. Chacona did say even a slight misstep could draw us into other melodies.
Is that not Chacona right there?
You are to build a home here, like seabirds. Dwell upon the water, just as countless stars dot the night sky. I don't know if what I'm feeling is right or wrong. They were clearly the Sentinel's cantors. Why would anyone call them criminals who insulted divinity?
Ah, it ties to about. Ah, fuck.
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write.
She has copy.
Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone. I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of wings aflame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold. A flame, celestial steed, true form I behold.
The Snow Woman. Chacona knows them well. What? Oh, okay. Isn't this the one we just saw? Maybe she knows. Distribute. Hehe.
The night sky will be illuminated by wings of flame, and I shall be reborn in immortal poetry.
Because they cannot banish the truth, the Order of the Deep instead banished us to the sea. Our thirst for truth is why we were cast out. No matter what, remember this. The truth will always exist. And the truth is gold that is unafraid of the fiercest of flames.
Family business.
I can't get through, but the sounds are coming from over there. What is this place? Who are you?
She's always been distant and aloof, but her true melody is both heavy and fragile. Chacona toccata.
Carter.
As long as you still draw breath, lift your eyes and look. With this poem, your life is eternal.
River? Are you alright? Finally, I got you out of there. You must have been drawn into a different melody on our way out.
Some things are better left unsaid, but I feel like I should.
I just walked into a study and ran into a strange little girl. She seemed quite taken with the Poet Society's work. She mentioned a name. Chacona toccata.
I see.
That literally is you. What do you mean?
I don't know who you met, but Toccata is my family name. As I said before, for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs. Just call me Chacona. We don't need to overcomplicate things. Well, we have made some progress. The melody we were in gave me a hint on what to do next. Yes, seeing as they banished the Golden Anthem, we might find more clues in the Cathedral of Mercury.
Make it fast. Make it fast.
See, I kind of don't want to be doing this right now, but I really need to do this because it's locked by day. Ah. I'll do that in a bit. Oh, bro, you have to do the whole chorus line. Okay. Let's do it, and at the very end, I'll explain my theories.
Have you found
Greetings, sisters. Might I ask, have you seen someone dressed like us who likes to walk with her head down?
No, no. Razor doesn't like walking with her head down. She must have gotten into some trouble.
We're in the Order's choir. We're rehearsing hymns to sing at the ceremony. Racer is our lead chorister. We took a break from rehearsing to play hide and seek. But when the time ran out, we couldn't find her.
Maybe she got mad at us because we sang badly. She hasn't smiled at us much since rehearsal started.
Can you tell your big sister here what hymn you're rehearsing?
The teacher says it's a hymn to honor the brave knights and the sentinel's guidance. But Razor says the hymn was written by a bunch of criminals.
Well, which way did Racer go? We can help you look for her.
Really? She went that way.
If you knew, why wouldn't you chase? Oh my god. Loki makes no sense. Cat.
Such a beautiful voice, isn't it?
You're the laureate. And you are?
My name is Jacona.
A friend of mine.
Don't be scared. We're only here so that you can finish your game of hide and seek.
Hide and seek, right. Myron and the others are waiting for me. Sorry I've caused you trouble.
How about a little chat first? Something's troubling you. I can tell.
Wait, how did they switch positions? Oh, because she ran over.
What? Of course not. The ceremony is coming up, and the choir still has so much to rehearse. I'm fine.
Young ones today have so much talent. If I had the chance, I'd love to learn how to sing hymns. You know, our laureate here definitely knows how to sing hymns.
What? Yes, I do, question mark.
It's just... Before the performance, the choir has to listen to the same music, recite the same lyrics, and do the same rehearsals every day. What's more, the hymn we're practicing, it was composed by bad people. Teacher calls them heretic poets. Myron and the others never complain. They're always eager to sing praises to the sentinel on stage. But now, their dreams are all dashed because of me. Myron, Patero, and Shear's voices are in perfect harmony, but I can never keep up. And I don't like this hymn. Myron and the others are too young to realise that heresy is a grave offence, but I know. I just don't understand why the Order wants us to sing songs written by criminals. The more I thought about it, the more out of rhythm I became. In the end, I could barely sing at all. That song just now. I've already forgotten how it's supposed to sound.
Bro, I'm about to get a quick time event.
Well, what do you think a hymn should sound like?
A hymn, as the books state, is a song of praise for the sentinel who leads the lost to the abundant lands.
How does it make you feel? Try to remember what you were feeling when you were singing alone in the corner just now.
Well, I didn't want to hold everyone back. And I really wanted to help everyone have a great performance at the ceremony.
Then hold on to that feeling. Let's rehearse again. You don't have anyone sitting in on your rehearsals, do you?
Uh-huh. No.
Well then, the laureate and I will be the first to hear you perform.
Did we just get sucked in again? No. Okay, never mind.
This is a cathedral. That's the choir on stage, with the Poets Society leading them. Looks like it's a ceremony of some kind. It sounds like...
On the surface, yes. The Order certainly upheld Raguna's prosperity and stability. The poets, praised for their songs to honor the Sentinel, earned the Order's favor. Despite their banishment, their work still serve the Order's cause today. But this, my friend, doesn't strike the right chord we need to follow. Simply knowing the Order once stood with the poets doesn't reveal the true reason behind their banishment.
Which one? One of them is the proper correct one, right? Fuck it, send it.
It sounds like a song celebrating the knights who defeated the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven. Wait, someone's approaching the stage.
Degenerates! Arrogant! Hypocrites, every last one of you! You have no idea what happened! Not at all! Has the Order reduced our sacrifices to mere tales to be told over tea?
I see.
The Sentinel's blessing! Ah! Where were you when we fought the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven? Where were any of you? Where was the Sentinel? We didn't fight for the Sentinel or for the damned Order. We fought for ourselves. You're nothing but hypocrites.
This is madness! Who is this madman? Someone remove him from here immediately. Do not be deceived. All knights who rode into that battle wielded swords sanctified by the Order. They fought in the name of divinity.
What he said about the common folk, is it true? Tell me, were they also sanctified at Whisperwind Haven? I must see it for myself.
What a mess. I suppose this incident is what changed the Poets Society. Strange. Why is this passageway so long? This is the same study I stumbled into in the Realm of Melodies.
Afternoon tea! Yes, please. Your tea and biscuits, miss. I'll reapply the medicine once you've finished. Next time, no more climbing walls. Understood? It wasn't just for fun. I was trying to... There, I understand. You've always been a curious child. You saw something terribly interesting and snuck out to take a closer look. Wait. Is it raspberry? My favourite. Huh? Ow! Look at this. This book says the flower doesn't live long. But that's silly. I know it can survive the coldest of winters. One day, I'll become a great bard. A proper one, who never makes mistakes like this. This study is a secret. You must never tell a soul. I understand. But I've always wondered, why do people say they're guilty? There are so many interesting poems and songs here. Why won't Father let me see them?
Oh, you'll understand when you're older, miss.
Oh, what splendid singing! Even the laureate was enraptured.
Thumbs up.
Gracie did wonderfully. Thanks to you, I figured it out.
But that's it.
Sincerity is what truly
No
matters
truth.
when we pray and sing praises to the Sentinels.
Yes, a hymn isn't just a few lines of history. It is shaped by your feelings and experiences. The hymn may differ in each person's eyes, but its resonance and meaning are universal. I hope you'll give the audience a spectacular performance on the day of the ceremony. So, what did you see in Raise's melody?
The Poets Society was criticized for glorifying the knights over the common folk during one of their hymn performances. Their assumptions were challenged, so they traveled to the knights' encampment at Whisperwind Haven to verify the truth for themselves.
This incident may have been the turning point for the Poets Society. Did you find any other clues?
I know she doesn't want to hear it, but I want to do it.
Next time we venture into the realm of melodies, perhaps we should tie our hands together to stop you from getting lost. If the Order's choir is pointing us to Whisperwind Haven, then that's where we'll find more clues. Let's go.
Okay, it's not too bad. But it has been 1 hour, so
Make it fast.
I've heard of these knights during my travels. This should be where their old encampment stood. There don't seem to be any
look, can I
instruments or
transform?
music here that carry the memory of the melody. Let's try searching the area first.
Interesting.
These bonfire poets were no doubt members of the Poet Society. The note says
Oh,
they have wandered the area
my
looking
back.
for inspiration. To find the melody, we should try to follow the route they once took. Perhaps inspiration will strike us along the way.
The fuck do I know what that is, bro?
This was the last stop on their route. Oh, the view just now as we soared in the sky was just breathtaking. What is it? Has anything come to mind? Yes. How did I miss that? The wind is the finest recorder of melodies. It rises from the primal, churning endlessly, echoing in our ears without end. I believe The melodies left by the Poet Society were witnessed by the wind, and it will carry them to us. Playing a tune, of course. I want to capture the mood they must have felt when they were here. I'm curious as to what they left behind.
Rimbo and Selena must have returned to Raguna by now. That lithograph of the Sentinel's true form. It has to be here somewhere. Did that gentleman guide us intentionally? Who exactly was he? Backpack stuffed with papers claiming to be a culinary artist traveling in search of inspiration.
Wait a minute, is this recent events?
He spoke like a nobleman. But I can't afford to think about that now. If not for his help, we'd still be singing praises to a false sentinel. He's right. We cannot continue to sing for the Order anymore. We must enlighten the people of Raguna. They deserve to know the truth. The Knights of the Order defend only the Order's interests, and so the time has come for us to become knights for the people of Raguna.
It seems someone told the poets the truth about the Sentinel, and even suggested they stop singing solely for divinity and begin singing for the common folk as well. On the surface, what our mystery man said makes perfect sense. He even has knowledge of Imperator's true form. And this hidden lithograph is evidence the poets were telling the truth.
So, what the fuck am I meant to? Huh?
Make it fast.
Do I actually have to use this shit? No way, right? I had to. There's no way.
Is this form of the Sentinel the same as the one you saw at Avenolium?
Not quite. No, I guess.
So the poets were indeed banished for uncovering the Order's secrets. Even under interrogation, they held their silence. It wasn't until they met this mysterious man and learned the truth that they chose to become Knights of Raguna. Resentment and curses are not songs of their own style. As for the true mastermind, we still have no direct proof linking him to the Order. We must confront his lies and put an end to these Daemon incidents. But once the truth of the Golden Anthem with Imperator is revealed, it will no longer be just a matter of daemons, but is now the right time?
The will of the people is strong. This mastermind is so sure that the lies about the Sentinel will go undiscovered that no one will easily believe the truth. The truth exists to be uncovered. All we need is to plant the seeds of doubt in the people's hearts and let them take root and grow.
Yes. Let's get going then. We'll go back to Margarita's. It's where our story began, and it's where it must end.
What?
Miss Margarita!
Well, hello, hello. If it isn't Rover and Chacona. Well, Miss Chacona is a regular around here, you know. I've even asked her to perform a few times. Helps bring in the crowds.
Actually, I've come to ask a favor of you today, Miss Margarita. I'm sure you've heard the rumors circulating lately about the Poet Society's legacy. There's something important we'd like to share. Could you help us gather everyone?
Not a problem at all. Did you make any big discoveries? I'm so curious about what actually happened. It's driving me nuts.
Over. We'll begin when you're ready.
This is an impressive crowd, by the way.
The poets did board the Pilgrim's sail, becoming the stars of their own final act. We all know how that tale ended. A great fire consumed the ship, dragging it to icy depths, and the poets of the Golden Anthem with it. But hear this. Banishment did not breed hatred in their hearts for our city, and the flames did not scorch a curse into their music or poems. If you wish to hear their true voices once more, seek them at the Cathedral of Mercury. The children there still sing hymns written by the poets of the Golden Anthem, and yet not a single daemon has appeared. Even as those poets faced their end,
We can go with inspiration here.
as the fire filled the ship's cabins, they penned their last poems with death drawing near. Perhaps they were greeted by the Sentinel in their final moments. Or perhaps they fell silently toward death.
Yo, can you imagine if we just lie to tell the truth? That doesn't make sense. That makes sense.
If the poets truly
That
meant
does make
to
sense.
curse Raguna, why would they write such obscure poems? Why not simply leave their works behind in Raguna? No. Their last words were hastily written as the flames closed in. This charade, it was carefully crafted, twisting their work to conceal the truth. We already have... No. Tomorrow, at the Odyssey Opera House, I will reveal the truth. Until then, I thank you all for your patience.
Goaded. Goaded response.
This talk, this is very confusing. Sorry.
Gloria, is this all real? What do you mean by the truth? Did you discover something? The poets of the Golden Anthem, they were...
It's you.
Fascinating story indeed. You've certainly piqued everyone's curiosity. The speech you made just now, you're implying the poets of the Golden Anthem were framed and their works deliberately misinterpreted.
Exactly. Someone used the story of the Golden Anthem to stir the public's curiosity. This is what
It's
created
you.
the demons.
You did that shit, bro.
If memory serves, official records of the Order of the Deep state the poets were charged with blasphemy against the Sentinel. Surely you're not suggesting this was all the Order's doing? I dare say, such remarks would be considered a grave crime, punishable by banishment.
Are you from a noble family? The city's elite have a habit of siding with the Order.
I'm afraid you misunderstand. I admit, I do get that question quite often.
He is
I'm
that
but a
man.
traveling playwright.
He planted the evidence.
Your presentation brings me back to a play I wrote in my youth. A group of birds locked inside a cage. Convinced they will never fly, they do nothing but stand on a
That's a bird. Oh. What kind of bird was a feather like a hat? What the fuck?
Then, one day, the cage door opened. The young birds flapped their fragile wings, attempting to fly, but plummeted to the ground. One by one. Many consider their fate a tragic one. What say you?
I I see it differently. Even if they met their end falling into the abyss, they still had a chance to glimpse the sky and spread their wings.
And what of those who chose to remain in the cage, having witnessed their predecessors fall to their demise? Will they dare to reach for the skies, after realizing the cost of choosing to fly? Does the truth exist to protect, or to harm? That is the question. Miss Poet, I look forward to tomorrow's arrival.
Heck yeah. Get it. I need to open a new tab. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Stop that shit.
A splendid retaliation. I witnessed all of your performance.
Can you not do that shit? Oh my god, stop it. I accidentally just merged my fucking tabs, bro. Exit split screen, here we go. My Opera Jigs just crashed completely. Are you fucking for real?
Like everyone present,
Oh yeah, cause I capped it. I forgot I capped it. Oh my god. That's my bad. Hang on, I'm gonna disable audio real quick. It might play something. What do you mean it's not responding? Fuck, this shit isn't responding. Yeah, no, I don't want to get whacked by like YouTube, so I won't be playing any of these. I'll be pausing if I can, I guess. Wait, what? One sec. My fucking free tab despawn. Here we go. Oh, but a lot of it is in my DMs with someone. Yeah, I'll pull up the relevant resources first. Perfect. So now we can unmute, go back to your quest.
As expected, the Order's fingerprints are all over it. According to our inside sources, it was none other than acolytes from the Order who salvaged the poet's lost works from the wreckage. They've long known of their existence and hid the poems in the Order's library. It's possible this was a sham all along. Choosing to make it public now likely means they're using those poems to obscure the real truth. Now, considering the fact that the untraceable article first began circulating among poets, musicians, and playwrights alike,
Playwright, keyword.
I think it's fair to say its author is a regular of such secret circles. He may even be the resonator we've speculated about.
Yeah, something, I don't know. Using it to lure me to the truth. I don't know why he's running that conversation, to be honest. He's like more of a neutral character.
His collusion with the Order is why these rumors are allowed to run rampant in the streets. I'll have someone follow this secret circle's trail and see what we can find. We should also share these findings with Jacona. As a poet, her insights would be much appreciated.
And she got gone.
That's strange. She was just there a moment ago.
Just like when we were children. Gone without a trace.
Never mind, I thought she got whacked.
She and her family disappeared without even a goodbye. Ms. Margarita, have you seen Jacona?
Miss Jacona? She was squirreling off towards the harbor earlier. I thought that's where you were meeting, so I didn't say a word. She did look quite down though. Never seen her wear such a gloomy face before.
The fuck is in my face, bro? Oh, it's the cat. It's the fucking oven.
Thank you for letting us know, Ms. Margarita.
Why don't we split up and look for her at the harbor?
Brother, the harbor consists of like 2 docks. Oh, it's literally right here as well. There's a harbor. It's quite bustling.
The young birds left their cage, flapping frail wings as they fell to the ground.
I never thought his words would reach into the depths I sealed away so long ago.
Implies you worry about tomorrow's outcome. You intend to reveal the truth of the Sentinel to the public. But that revelation, it comes with a price.
That's so cool.
You've paid before as a child.
Dude, Genju could never do this.
This is the past.
And here I thought you'd be much wiser than this. You know the dangers of pilgrimage, yet you all still cling to the same reckless path. Tell me, what drives such stubbornness?
The truth has its thorns, and the golden anthem has already paid its price. Do you wish to relive their fate?
No, but we can change the fate.
Is that what you're trying to tell me with your play? Like you know nothing of how the Golden Anthem responded.
share the answer, Sir Acolyte. Do you remember the very first voice from the heavens? The one the people of Rinasita kept alive in their hearts as they built their homes on this land? Surely you've seen the Golden Bough, yes? A play where people from various clans wear masks, singing and celebrating together. An occasion you now call Carnival.
And what of it?
It is words and songs. We are not your enemies. What you face here is something that is hard to describe, something I call reverberation. It exists forever. You can never defeat it.
You pitiful fool. Off to the seas of that reverberation you believe in so dearly.
The Order of the Deep seeks to banish us to the seas because they know they can't banish the truth.
Hear that? The bell they tolled. I will be the one to carry its sound forward.
The parallels, so striking. Just like the day the Poets
What the
Society
fuck?
boarded their sail. You, Chacona Takata, blaspheming against the Sentinel.
Yeah, same clothes too. Holy crap.
So this is the resonance they babbled on about. After all these years, another group of fools is ready to march down the same path. Why are there always those who believe the Sentinel is some damn horse? The poets were at least clever enough to hold their tongues, but you have the nerve to parade your blasphemy through the streets. It almost makes those poets look noble by comparison.
Is that so, Sir Acolyte? I do hope you dream of this sentinel of yours every night, then.
Spare me your sarcasm, you insolent bard! You're nothing but a mouthy relic, the last of what remains of your wretched family. Do you not repent for your crimes?
Ah, so you've already tasted their fate, haven't you? You and your family, banished in the name of blasphemy. Such a dramatic turn of events. As cantors of the Sentinel, both the Takata family and the Poet Society committed the same crime. Tell me, what is the connection between you and those poets?
You're nothing but a figment of my imagination. None of this concerns you. It was a price we were willing to pay. We have no regrets. When I was a child, I lacked the ability to prove the Sentinel's true form. But now, with the inverted tower shifting and the prophesied laureate among us, I believe the opportunity has presented itself for the truth to be...
Opportunity. Indeed. The moment of choice dawns once more. Do you intend to repeat history? This time, dragging Rover along with you, boarding the Pilgrim sail and clinging to hope as the storm carries you away. Isn't this what you're afraid of? You've unraveled the consequences of your quest for the truth. And perhaps even that blessed maiden whose whereabouts remain a mystery to this day.
What?
Even so, will you two still insist on stepping onto that stage tomorrow? Have you really made your choice? I look forward to the arrival of tomorrow, Miss Poet.
That's an insane transition.
Is this Jacona's sheet music? She was here. The vision I saw seems to have been recorded from this. Jacona mentioned she always writes down her melodies on manuscript paper. Could this be...
Why does it sound wet?
It's a golden anthem.
Why is it the same place again? What is this?
An interrogation room. Being here reminds me of the many unanswered questions still hidden within these melodies. The girl in the Poets Society's study must have been Jacona when she was little. What happened last time was no accident. As the performer, her own melodies got entangled in the mix. But why was she there? And why are the Takata family and the Poets Society accused of the same crime?
Thank you for understanding everything. Is there anyone else here besides you? You must have touched the Golden Anthem's music sheet. This is the story it holds. To be able to touch it means you're someone I can trust.
You left it there. What?
I am yesterday's child of ignorance, the actor now on stage, and the banished sinner of tomorrow, Jacona Takata. Let me tell you, the story of the Golden Anthem doesn't just belong to the Poets Society. It also belongs to me, Jacona Takata. This is how it all started. A mysterious person showed the poets
Wait, that's the
truth
boss material.
about Then they decided to become
That's the
knights
boss
of
material right there.
Back then, besides the conductor, there were others who helped organize things. That was us, the Takata family. It didn't take long for the Order to notice us. To keep everyone safe, they gave my father a key to a study. Inside, there were papers that could have destroyed the Order, if anyone would even believe them in the first place. It was blasphemy, but my father didn't hesitate. He took the key right away. As you've already seen, I was also banished. You've probably heard a lot about the pilgrims' sail from Brant.
Yeah, so Brant's team got
Usually,
them, question mark.
the food and water in those ships aren't enough to get the people where they need to go. Even if they made it, the cold would get them. But on that ship, the Order made sure there was nothing. No food, no water, nothing. And there were only 3 fools on board. As for the fire, the poets started it themselves. In the past, everyone thought they were brilliant cantors. But inside, only they understood how fake and arrogant all their poems and music really were. In their last moments before death, the poets just wanted to leave something real behind. But it was so cold out at sea, and wood for fire was already running low. So they set the cabin on fire, and met their ends in the flames. In the world they dreamed of, poets would no longer be shackled, and everyone could sing freely. That was their wish for the future when the curtain fell. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing inferno shall forge Raguna's true gold. But the Order was afraid. They didn't want any loose ends. So they went to salvage the ship's wreckage. The Golden Anthem gave my father the key. At first, he wouldn't let me near it because I was too little. It
No,
wasn't
never
until my
mind.
mother, my uncle, and the rest of my family were one by one escorted onto pilgrim sails. Then, it was his turn. I still remember the day he handed me the key. The smile on his face.
Don't see it as a burden, my child. Remember, true courage isn't hiding it away in your heart. Raise it like a torch, just like the sun, so it can light the way for others. Only this kind of courage can rid your father of the cowardice he showed toward you and your mother. Never forget, you are a Takata.
Father wanted to tell everyone. So the Order put him on a pilgrim sail with the same charges. And that was the last time I saw him. Later, after I became a wandering bard and poet, I started to feel what was in the melodies of the poets and my ancestors. A sincerity like none other. I wrote songs, weaving the stories my father and the poets discovered into musical scores. But what awaited me was the Order's banishment. The Poets Society and our family could never prove whether the Sentinel's form is really that of a celestial steed. All we could do was hold on to our suspicions and the possible truth, waiting for someone to prove it. Now, that someone has come. She has reached the inverted tower. Now, I have that choice again. Do I reveal the truth? Always worrying about my next meal, wandering from place to place, being chased by acolytes. I'm used to it. But this time, I have you and my friends with me. I can't let you all repeat my fate. If we step onto that stage tomorrow, the Order will not stand idly by. They might even come after you and Carlotta.
Like I said, the truth exists to be uncovered. I've made my choice. And once everyone hears the truth, I believe no one will question the choices you all made in the past. There are hints of the sea inside Chacona's melodies. You should take greater pride in being a poet.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding everything. Let's open the doors. I hope this time, the story ends differently.
Happy ending. Booba.
This song, it's the one she performed last time. The melody is the same, but why does it sound so sad this time?
beneath the stone. I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold.
I know what you're thinking. You're worried I might end up on the same path you did. Go on. Follow your heart. I'll be with you. Till the end.
Insane
Penniless
cutscene.
bard and the laureate roving in a foreign land. Together, we rise up against the Order of the Deep itself.
They just call the Order of the Deep.
But
Why are they called
as
the Order?
long as the
I don't
seeds
understand.
of doubt are planted, the kindling in Raguna will eventually ignite to forge its true gold. There! Now how's that for a story worth telling? Ah, speaking of which, have you ever read that novel? It's about a knight on a quest to challenge a giant in the name of justice. The knight is also accompanied by a squire. Time after time, they throw themselves at the seemingly invincible giant. I am no Montelli, acolyte of the Order of the Deep, or Knight of Raguna. But still, I shall lead the charge. Yahoo! Mount up, Sir Knight! To battle we go!
Do you think I'll make it? I don't think so. Make it now, maybe? Hello, excuse me. Oh, whatever.
The wind rises. As the forgotten songs rise once more, a tale of the past I shall tell. This is the story of those who were accused of blasphemy. They were once poets, singing songs for the divinity and the Order. This is how their music became known to all. Until one day, they stumbled upon a truth that could not be proven. The Sentinel, whom we've always revered, is not what they seem. The true divinity granting us blessings is a majestic celestial steed that gallops across the high seas and soars through the skies. And the teachings in our scriptures? Lies. Lies told to us by the Order. Ask yourselves this. Why would Imperator, who once sent Renacita voices from the heavens, allow their people to suffer aboard those pilgrim sails? How could poets who once sang the praises of the Sentinel come to curse and resent Renacita, wondered why
It's
the
the
Order
same fucking
forbids
note,
us
bro.
from
What do you
seeing
mean?
their
Oh,
earliest
chord.
scriptures.
Yes.
Why did none of the fools that boarded the Pilgrim's sail ever thank the Sentinel? Imperator and Draguna have always stood united, yet lately they seem to have vanished from our dreams. Why is that?
Chicona Takata, in the name of Imperator and Primus Fenrico, you are hereby under arrest. You will face the full weight of the law at the Order Penitentiary.
Is
Why
that
is she
so?
bowing?
And what are the charges this time, if I may ask?
Blasphemy!
Oh, the same old tricks again. Is this how the Order intends to keep the truth hidden?
Save your empty words for your confession to the Sentinel.
But we have the Sentinel. Not really.
Damnation! She's not working alone!
Can you imagine if we missed? Hello, awkward.
Farewell, Sir Acolyte. Oh, and just a little tip for you. Keep your eyes on the audience below. Let's see how much of the Order's hypocrisy these empty words can unveil. I have faith. The music of the Golden Anthem will one day echo across Raguna's skies again.
Nope. Skipped a bit too fast. Can't even spot anyone.
The masked hero suddenly appeared, rescuing the bard.
But
right
that is
as he was
literally the
about to
mask
be
of the
apprehended
laureate.
by the
They
Order.
know that's me. What? Brother, there's no consistency.
But that's a story for another time.
An apple of inspiration.
You know what this means for you, right? Even with a mask on, people will still recognize the laureate. I'm now a wanted criminal by the Order. Now this is what a real poet, no, wait, a real knight is supposed to be. Well then.
Bro.
This room.
Is our final stage. Now, it's your turn to step onto it.
You will witness a different world.
You arrogant hypocrites!
Led by curiosity and wonder, they step forward.
I am the gentle sea breeze, sweeping through Wistlewind Haven and towards Raguna's high walls.
Well, have you decided on your answer? I look forward to the public trial.
Perhaps our fates are not so different after all.
It is time. Sinner against the Sentinel.
But you. I will continue to sing.
As long as there are those who breathe and see.
My eternal summer will never fade.
A white raven.
Do you feel it? The breeze from Whisperwind Haven. You can even catch the faint scent of wet grass. Next thing you know, maybe an apple will fall on our heads. Or maybe a big grey wolf will leap out and chase a squirrel down a rabbit hole.
Apple did fall, what the fuck? Low-key action's kinda delayed.
Thank you, Rover. I don't have the Blessed Maiden's miracles, nor the powers of a hero. I'm just a wandering bard. The only thing I can offer is to immortalize this moment. I will carry all the stories about you with me. By the way, I met a man at Margarita's who claims to be a playwright. You should watch out for him. I'm not entirely sure who he really is. My guess is that he might be the resonator who's been working with the Order.
With the Order, you say?
Here, you can have this music sheet. I'm heading off on a new mission. An escape mission. Starting today, I'm no longer just a wandering bard. I've got the Order hunting me now. A journey like this, it's begging to be written into a story.
Let's go to like Ginjo. Question mark?
Don't you worry. I still remember our promise.
What is our promise? What did we promise? Am I being roped
Well,
into
the song
something?
I wrote you.
Oh,
We will
I
meet
see.
again. And I'll sing it for you, I swear. After all, we're partners in crime now.
This feels like this feels more like a companion quest than it. Another apple? Are you serious? What is this like Isaac Newton reference, bro?
My Lord Primus, it seems your plan has not gone quite as you'd hoped. You sought to revive the blasphemous Poets Society, spreading their legacy to stoke the fires of prejudice, and through my aid summon daemons to sow fear across Laguna City.
I care not for labels of good or evil. My only care is Raguna's order and chaos. Fear is but one tool among many to maintain stability.
Ah, truly the words of one in possession of great power. Such lines are rare, even in plays.
Be like, hold up, let me write it down real quick.
And yet, why do you seem so restless, Lord Fenrico? This is hardly the character I expected from you. Is it that foreign laureate that unsettles you so? Or perhaps that insignificant Toccata girl? Or is it something else you seek?
He's standing toe to toe with a fucking governor, basically.
Out of respect for our
President.
partnership, some things are better left unsaid.
Well, the brother even let him just walk up to him. That's crazy.
Of
What if it was an
course,
assassination
as
attempt?
you will, Lord Fenrico.
Oh, you have too much. Bonk. Blunt force trauma to the head. Goodbye.
Wait.
Because it wants to be Sunday.
You were the one who led the Poets Society to that
That's what I'm saying.
lithograph, weren't you? I've heard whispers of your presence at Whisperwind Haven around that time. Whenever you were asked, you claimed to be seeking inspiration.
It is recent events.
Why are you doing this?
As you said yourself, out of respect for our partnership, some things are better left unsaid. There was no deception. Indeed, I was seeking inspiration. In the end, I found a story about birds in a cage. The birds, having uncovered the truth, must decide. Will they choose to fly into the unknown, or remain caged within the familiar?
And that's the play.
Lord Fenrico, a word of reminder. Just as the young Toccata mentioned, how long has it been since you last dreamed of your true...
He knows? Wait, he knows?
Armed with a wooden spear and a broken helmet, the knight charged at the windmill. His squire, ever loyal, trailed close behind as if becoming one with the knight. Together they charged again and again, true knights in spirit, ignoring the countless wounds they bore. Truly astonishing. Even if you took such a script,
Wait, what?
what could you possibly accomplish, Hecate?
Why is he mentioning Hecate? Isn't it Hecate? Fuck.
That's an awfully big assumption. What if they never boarded the Pilgrim sail at all? What if none of them perished in that fire? That begs the question, who was on that ship? Who started the
Brad
fire
started a
and
fire.
spread the rumors about the Golden Anthem? Another poet, intimately familiar with the poets of the Golden
Can you
Anthem,
imagine?
say? If such a person exists, then why haven't the Golden Anthem stepped forward to prove their innocence? No, that's not it. This will take the story in the wrong direction.
Okay, it's just silver coin, it is. Okay. So I'm assuming this one must be incredibly wrong as well.
Our crime was the same as the poets. Blasphemy.
What?
Our family wasn't like the Fazelias, deeply rooted in tradition. Nor were we like the Mantellis, wielding power. We simply did what we thought was right, preserving everything for those who would come after us. Compared to the Order, we were just a tiny speck of dust.
I still don't get this whole entire event except for that story quest. Or companion quest, I guess.
Then maybe, if Father hadn't taken in the poet's legacy, the Toccata family would have escaped this fate. none of this would have happened. If so, wouldn't it have been wiser to surrender it all to the Order back then?
No.
The fate of the Takata family might have taken a different turn. But when you face the Order of the Deep and their false divinity, our fate is no longer ours to control.
Okay. Well.
Maybe because you went to Avenolium and uncovered some of the truth the Order is desperate to hide. It would take a lot more than that to even leave a scratch on you. Perhaps they're having someone else do their dirty work. That just makes finding the one pulling the strings a top priority.
And there's nothing much. We've heard the quite true story already, so.
Banished and forever stripped of the right to sing for the Sentinel and the Order. That much is true. The Order's records say as much. There's still something missing. If such an important melody is lost, we won't be able to find the link between the poets and the Order.
Oh, that's not too bad. Oh my god, each of these give asteroids too? No, just one. No, I guess it is each of them, but it's just one of them. And it's actually not bad. Fuck this event, man. It takes so fucking long. days. How long does your event last for? Oh. Just out of range for Flirt Lee's. A card Thea actually. Sadness. $36. 120, no, 131. 131. 7. 131 plus 7. 138 plus 7. 145. 145. 135. 160. 160 plus 160 plus how much is this? 60. 160. How much was it? 165. 165. Okay, 225 in total right now. I need 80 for weapon, 80 for character. I might try to pull on Jinsu then. Right now. I'm not expecting to hit it, but if it's early, then it's good. Well, it's technically not early. Because what, this is like 30. Hmm. Fucking send it. I just hope I don't miss. Why is it young? This is my card to you. It looks a bit different. You're kidding. Okay, that's close. They'll grab me a bit more. I'll buy those fools first. Wait, oh my god, I was meant to do the fucking... No, I've basically maxed this out. I can't do any more. If I do any more, I get the weapon for Russia. I need it, but I don't want it right now because I want card to this weapon. Oh, this is really a tough spot. It's whatever. Right, theory time. Let me open Stario first. Let me open Stario first. Oh shit, okay. Wait, take note of this right here.
I'd love to go in.
Let's shut the fuck up. Also, this door is locked and I don't know how to unlock it. Where's the door card? Here we go. I believe it's somewhere here.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorn.
Right, so following the events... Oh, I pressed something. Following the events of... Oh, this one. Of the story quest, right? Look at that. Taking note of that symbol. It's the scales, right? It's the scales. It's the scales. Cersei's. Oh yeah, space. My bad. It's unlocked for some reason. Cersei's in the scales. Fagusa of the ocean or something. Something like that. We're back. Alright, now here's the 1-2-1, right? Here's where I show off. So, if you take a look, Aglaya, that's the prophecy, it has come true, and Exagoras has come true too, but he didn't quite fuse with Cersei's, I guess, because Cersei still showed up as a separate entity, key character here, right? Okay. Castris, but Castris has the Well, Castros has become basically this. So if we wanted a blessing, we'd probably just go to Castros itself and ask for one, right? But since Aglaia is dead, you can't get this anymore, right? One more. Also, hang on. With this, I am low-key almost certain that she will be the one to bring us back. No, not that she hasn't already, but by that, by back, I mean everyone here, right? Because, yeah, okay, we have these. We're missing one. We're missing one, because we don't have World, who's taken by Finon. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we don't have 12. Anyways, so yeah, this has happened already. But I have a feeling that she will bring us back somehow, one way or the other. Mending Dusk and Dawn, I feel like refers to Finon as quote Dawn versus Flame Reaver as Dusk. Because I'm pretty sure they're the same person at this point. Right, okay. And we have Fagusa, who's Ocean, who's Hysolins, and if we... One sec. I'll open the relevant characters first, actually. Alright, here we go. What the fuck? This one. Right, look. She passed away from an unknown cause prior to the game's events. But guess what? She is also returning as one of the playable characters. Okay, fuck it. You'll know who Critter is. Wait, hold on. I think it's this one. This middle one right here. And then we have someone else. And then we have the Earth Dragon. And we have someone else once again. Right, oh, also amphoreus. This is amphoreus, right? In the trailer, everything here was taken from the trailer. This looks like a Mobius strip. It's also cut here. But if it's looped like this, it's almost like it's Ouroboros, which is the... I think there was a reference to Ouroboros here. But yeah, it's the circle snake thing, right? But this is an infinite, quote, infinite loop with a center point. Which I think... okay, well, here's what I think. I think Finon is this point. And this point here is Flame Reaver. Like near the end, Finon gets turned into Flame Reaver, goes here, and it starts all over again. Finon's journey, comes back, turns into Flame Reaver, goes back. Right, okay. Anyways, I'll explain a little bit more on these guys. Also, hang on. Oh yeah. My day will pierce the enemy's king with Kremno's blood. I don't know who the enemy king is, but the things he used to attack suddenly looks like blood, right? Hardened blood or some shit. Right? This has come true, basically. This was in the trailer and has come true. Cypher has commanded the Frozen Time to once again float, right? By dying. she ultimately set them back on the, like, after 300 years, where she basically faked the world, I guess. So now that she's died, the frozen time is now starting to flow. And this could be interpreted in another meaning too, because she was the one who put us into wherever Castorus was, so that we, like, because our time was frozen, right? But now it's back flowing again. We can now live the rest of our lives, right? Also, yeah, hang on, this is Hycelin's, whatever. Right, okay, there's a train that passed in the trailer. You'll see outlanders from faraway realms visiting under the veil of gloom. But there is no shadow, or sorry, there's a shadow here, but there's no figure here after the train has passed. This was already foreshadowing that we were going to die, I'm pretty sure. Because our, quote, soul is still here, by Anaxagoras' theorem, I guess. Don't worry about those heinous pieces, we won't look at that. But yeah, so here's the first one, Hycelens, who's known to be dead. She is going to be next on Banner's list. I'm pretty damn sure. Well, at least somewhere there, right? Okay. Don't mind this. Okay, we are now going to look at Cedra. Who was the other one. I think it's this one. Maybe it's this one. This one seems more fitting. I don't know. It's hard to tell. No, it's actually the red one. It's actually the red one. Okay. Anyways. Core Flame of Law. Which technically still exists. We have not... Well... Hang on. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Brother literally just left the chat. Didn't die, but left the chat. So, but yeah, they are ultimately law. Holy shit, wait, I didn't know this. I didn't see this. That's crazy. Oh, okay. Well, there are relevant resources here. If, you know, someone did want to look at it. But yeah, they disappeared. But I don't know if we actually still have the core flame or not. Not that I think it matters, but I think what matters more is that we are still getting their blessing. So they are not of the physical realm right now. Right? I don't know. So, okay. One sec. I gotta change back. Alright. Where is... Here. Alright. This bro's a fucking snake eel axolotl? But this guy appears in Divergent Universe, right? He's one of the buffs. So is the other two, right? But they are... Where's the... Huh? Please be green. What the okay. Shouldn't entertain myself that hard, but ultimately, they should be the person holding the flame that we saw just then. I'll quickly do this. This one. They look the most like that. So then we don't know who this is actually. But yeah, supposedly this person is also nowhere to be found, right? What does this take me to? Hello? Name confusion? Okay, but yeah, this is nowhere to be found. But apparently we have it. Or do we? Or do we?
This haven of memories. Every touch.
Or do we? It's just Phynon that hasn't ascended. Okay. Okay, hold up. Let's match up everyone with everyone real quick. I'm gonna close all of these tabs so we're back on the demigod tab. Alright, so from the bottom left we have Midamos, the Strife, then we have Trickery, Cyphera, we have Hand of Deaths, which is Castrus. Next up it's Earth, Terravox, but we haven't seen anything. Hysolence is next, Ocean. Then we have, oh, I didn't want to do that, Sky, Hyacinthia, or Hyacinth. And then we have, obviously, Phynon being the world bearer. And then we have Romance, Aglaya. Then we have, where is it? Where's Remembrance? No, Reason. Circes, who is technically still somewhere. Might be a soul wandering around. Just like Anaxagoras is now just a soul. I'm pretty sure that's what it implied at least. Then next we have Passage, Trebios, who still has one remaining, I believe. But quote, exhaust the rest of our powers. I don't know if they're gonna despawn or whatever, but they haven't said anything about it yet, so I think they might despawn back into dolls. And then we have Law, Tantalon, and then Ornyx, Time. That is the order that they appear in, right here. Right? But guess who else is Time? We are Time. We're blessing ourselves, right? We're pretty much blessing ourselves. Hold on. The fuck? Don't have. What? Oh, wait, yeah. So this would basically like imply that we are steadily. Oh yeah, this is the other realm, right? This is the after. And this is Evernight, of course it is. We can go to the holy city tier 2. So I believe there's one over here as well.
This haven
Did you just? What the fuck?
Every touch, every moment.
Oh, right here.
Like a thorned rose.
This is the same exact. This is the one I found it at. Ornyx, that's us. But we are still unknown. We don't have a prophecy, so we're not meant to be the owners of Ornyx, I guess. Fagusa. Water. Anyone who is not able to be blessed, who is not able to give a blessing, quote blessing, is here. And I think this is a big lore drop because, except for that one, because we now know that none of them are currently existent. Right? Like Aglaya, like fully died with her divinity falling into the warm radiant. What the fuck was it called? The final bath in warm and radiant gold, right? Anaxagoras, technically, Circes is still alive. If you think about it, Cypher is completely gone right now, but might come back in a bit. Hyacinthia is also in the sky, which technically we have to go to them to ask, I guess. Or maybe Cypher didn't die. There's always a chance that she tricked, but I think she's truly dead. But I believe Castro is the key to bring everyone back. I mean, for one, I think she's already withering. But her prophecy might not even be referring to herself, might be referring to both of them. Yeah. Anyways, so then we have Midamos, who literally just died. His prophecy, quote, "One day you shall die with a wound in your back," end quote. That's it. He's gone. Trailblazer, we are time. We have nothing, I guess. Nothing to prove. Passage is still here. We can go ask one of the tribuos. Serdra is... I don't know. And a terror box, which is both of these. That's still us. Why is it still... Also, yeah, these actually grant you buffs. There you go, Fugusa. This is Hycidence. Yeah, I'll try to get a terror box if I can. Well, that's Serdra. I guess that's proven. That's law. What the fuck, dude? I'm getting so unlucky. I swear to God it's here. I literally swear to God it's here. Dude, is it because I already have it or some shit? No? I don't have it. Why? Motherfucker. I'm mad. I'm not mad.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment.
But yeah, so far currently everyone that is in limbo, or is ourselves, I guess, is non-existent right now. But yeah, this used to give you all of them. Why is it still 10? Wait, Ornix, not Tantalon. What the fuck is Tantalon? Why did I try to say Tantalon is fucking scales? Wait, am I delusional? Oh, okay. Wait, maybe it's not in the loophole right now. But remember, during the quest we definitely saw Blessing of World at some point. Oh, world, what is it called? Fucking Road Bearing. What is the name? Dude, I forgot. Holy crap. But yeah, we definitely saw those at some point. We saw... Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Right now I'm only getting 3. No, I'm getting 4. But they were split into 3, 3, 3, 3. 3 to share the world, 3 to something. And then there's a trickery, strife and death. I think it was. No, it's definitely split into 3, so then why is there 4 right now? There is. I am almost certain. It's not a complete solid theory though. That's just the current things I have right now. There's more. There's more. There's something else that I wanted to talk about. Fuck it, I'm just gonna take this. What does it give me? Huh. Wait, it's somewhere here. No, it's not. Okay, I want to bring this out. Like, let's appreciate how well they set the
Haven of
atmosphere.
memories. Every touch,
Look at this shit.
every moment is like a thorned rose.
It's kind of so well panned out. Like, walking through it today at some point, I literally got shivers. Oh yeah, there's also the red hexleers and stuff that has fallen, and you have to rewind. Look at this massive ass place. What is the other theory? I don't remember it. No. Yeah, maybe if I look through here, I can remember. Maybe I have already gone through it. Maybe. But yeah, it's mainly the part about the in the trailer where I don't know. Also, doesn't Hycelin's one look so much like Dangheng? Legit looks like Dangheng just turned into a girl or some shit. Why did they go for the same pose and everything, bro? Like, what? I think that's it though. Maybe that is it. Right, actually, let's go take a look at amphoreus from the outside. Where's Fushan here? I don't even have you.
The sun, it just happens. It is said that no.
Oh, Stellar Jades. Yeah, look. Yeah, wait, actually, yeah, look. The night is legit just a Mobius strip. But it's got a convergence point, which should technically mean something. Also, we've got a gaze from like that to the center mass, right? So somewhere in this timeline, this represents its timeline. I swear to God, it has to be right. Somewhere in this timeline, it's like truly, literally gazed upon us at a point here. Or at least that's what I'm thinking. No, it has to. You know. Yeah, I'm legit tracing this. It is literally a Mobius strip. Also, that might be the black tide. And yeah, the black tide should be caused by destruction, the path's destruction, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. Oh, yeah, wait. Does Ika have fur? Cows have fur. Pigs have fur. Horses have fur. And Ika's a unicorn. So does Ika have fur? When you touch your paws, when you squish, yeah, when you squish Ika, are you squishing a fur child? A fur what? Yeah, you get the point. Or is it going to be smooth like silicone, like, you know, there's like night lamps that you bop on the head? Like, what does it feel like, bro? I need to know. Look at him. Yeah, it's the same with Castrus. Can't expect much. What are all of these? Oh my god, these are so old. This. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Wait, what? Yeah. Yeah, fuck that shit. But yeah, looking at timeline. Am I missing something? Oh yeah, also Final's beginning to turn a little bit to the dark side. If you know what I mean. He low-key is about to become the Flame Reaver, I swear to god. Man, if only I can have that bit of the Mobius loop. Fuck it hell. Does it trace? It does. It's not completely equal, though. But definitely reps backwards, reps here. Backside, backside. Oh, maybe it is just low. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's strip. I think that's all the theories I have right now. I can't remember the other one. But yeah. I think I should do this book. Mem your mom. Wait, that's also another one I just remembered. Mem might be, because Mem in that quest referred to themselves as a girl. So what if Mem is actually Cyrene? Because, okay, hear me out, but Mem has a power to project like echoes of the past, right? Basically, echoes of the past. That's just what I'm going to describe it as, right? And since they can project, Cyrene is meant to be like long gone, right? But was ultimately quote here, which makes me think that Mem projected a copy of Cyrene. But the thing is, Cyrene can actually talk to people. She's not a spirit. She could be a projection of memories. But then she has the ability to talk to people. And in large capacity, it's not just like the looping souls that we saw, right? So that means Mem could potentially project itself as Cyrene to talk to Phynon, which means in somewhere in the past, Mem could have been Cyrene, right? It's a bit of a stretch on the theory, but I think it's worth looking into. Castris. Aglaia. Is that Phynon? That is Phynon. We'll do Phynon first. What is this? Oh. Mm-hmm. Carefully, that's his name. Fuck.
That's not really his name, is it?
Why the fuck does book have audio? The fuck? Ew.
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust.
No matter. My existence is of little consequence. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
Okay. One more thing. Hear me out. Right? I forgot. Fuck. I literally thought about. Oh yeah. I remember now. Are these like every card here? Oh, it is. Aglaia. Okay. Funeral is Castris. Goldweaver. Butterfly. What? Children. Trippy. But where is the tomorrow? Where's tomorrow? Where are the words tomorrow? Okay, anyways, hear me out. I forgot again. What the fuck is happening to me? Oh yeah. The prophecy is that like. Hold on, let me review it again. Oh yeah, notes. While the Trailblazer has inherited the divinity of Oryx, they do not currently appear in the time slot as I have written, which is this thing I'm on right now. And the prophecy was that all will something leave one behind, right? Which is technically meant to be Phynon, because here we go. Aglaia, dead, though deceased. Anaxagoras, departed. Castris, departed. I'm saying departed for Anaxagoras because he quote unquote cracked the code and realized that souls still belong somewhere in the world. And his whole theory is that they are of matter, like matter being constructed right? And the construction comes from something, and that something, I think, somewhere in the theory, we interpret it as Nous, the brain of erudition that constructs it, right? Or something like that. There's a chapter on the theory, but I can't remember the exact details. Anyways, so yeah, so Anaxagoras is departed, Castra is departed, Cyphera probably departed, might be still around. Might, her state is too hard to say, honestly. But she should be dead, which means departed. Her soul still remains. Aglaea's soul does not remain. Maybe it does. You never know. Anyways, Hyacinth departed. Hyacillins could be departed. We don't know too much. Midamos departed. Trailblazer, well, that's us. Tribio's still here. Cerdera is departed. Because they went into seclusion or some shit, right? Yeah, we don't know where they are. Terrorbox we have nothing on. And then Final is just there. That's the gist of it right now, right? They are making it look like Final is the last one, even though I don't know what I got lost in, but I was so sure that all the tribbies will leave only one tribby alive or some shit during that quest. But now it's looking like it's out of all the crisis airs, it's gonna be one crisis air alive, right? And they're making it look really like Finon. So supposedly he is the deliverer. Supposedly he is Dawn. Hyacinth is gonna merge or mend Dusk and Dawn. So Flame Reaver and Dawn. Which is Finon. Which would be interesting. Seeing him embrace light and dark. Something like that. I don't know. I think that's the way that they want to do this. And then he's gonna change the world apparently. As Anaxagoras has prophesied, I guess. Also, Anaxagoras is a really interesting character. Lore-wise, his fucking kid is so interesting to play. I can't wait for him to rerun. Oh, there's two. What the fuck?
But there's one thing she'll never be able to achieve.
Nope. My bad.
Lady Aglaia, grace our eyes with your most elegant creation.
Ingratiating words do not sit well with me, nor do duplicitous machinations.
Exactly. Oh, there was a theory about golden thread somewhere too.
As long as the thread has form, it is enough to craft seamless finery. Hardly a challenge. None of these pose a challenge.
pieces.
Now I see why the Holy City is free of worries. Even as the end nears, they're still obsessed with lavish clothing.
Are flawed creations really still worth people's adoration? Me! I want to be showered with a thunderous ovation and lots of flowers. I want to stir her emotions.
What?
Do I fit the
Yikes.
bill? My sister and I are refugees from the abyss. I want to get a pair of shoes for her.
Go. Go to the 3 children in the city.
That's her symbol. Oh, why the 2 chapters here too, bro?
Stranger, welcome to the Holy City. We will show you the way forward.
Have you wondered, like, if what happens if one of the wings stops working?
High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Hello, do you need our help?
The 3 pillars of Akama.
There's no
Yeah,
need
there's
to
only
be so
2.
somber. How about we play a game together?
There's only 2 now, no?
Guess who we are?
You're Trian.
No, we're training.
Are you Trinan?
Wrong. We're actually Trian.
What? What is happening here?
Then you must be Trevi. You're right. Good job. We will show you the path to take. You're lucky.
Why does the sun
We
happen?
took a wrong turn. However, there are many more unfortunate souls who have lost their direction in life.
No, the best one.
Perhaps we should tell you some happy tales instead. Our greatest have merely gone one step ahead.
Oh my god, there's so much more. Yeah, look, it is. Please be one chapter. Yeah, okay. Cool.
She did not go with a smile, but to me she cursed. Oh, life's end, how ugly you are, how despicable. For if death
6.
cannot
Oh
be
yeah, he's
avoided,
taking her.
I wish it could contain beauty more plentiful. Stay alive.
What does that mean? Here we go. What? Bro. Yeah, what the fuck do you mean? Oh. This is my day. Okay. Well, I think I'll do the rest another time. I currently do not wish to read more. Bro. I see. It is that time. Well, that's the theories I have to share. Oh no, today's Sunday. My bad.